Morning, Michael. How are you?
Hey, Anna, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great. I have a question for you about Cloud Enterprise. Do you have a couple minutes?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Excellent. So, my scenario is that I have a large enterprise client
Mhm.
who's on server but data center right now. So, I've been talking to them. Of course, they've been hearing the buzz about migrating over to cloud. And we've been going through standard and premium. But then, of course, I see that there's also a cloud enterprise.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if you could just help me define the difference between, say, a cloud premium and a cloud enterprise, so that I can help kind of direct them which way to go.
Yeah. Great question. So we've talked a little bit about the difference between standard and premium,
Exactly.
and now we're talking about that next step up, which is that enterprise. And so it really is a tier of the cloud platform designed specifically for enterprise class organizations.
Okay. Can
It's
you define enterprise class, like size wise?
Yeah, so it's not just the size, but to
Okay.
start with size, it's a minimum of 1,000 users,
Okay.
and upwards of up to 10,000 users.
Okay.
It's not designed for small teams,
All right.
but it's really designed with that enterprise class in mind. So from a user security perspective, that global collaboration perspective, and that enterprise grade security, even to another level up in terms of what the enterprises are looking for.
Okay. So security above and beyond premium. Are there any other features above and beyond premium that you get with enterprise, or is it more of like the security, uptime, that type of thing?
Well, it's a brand new offering, so I imagine over the years some features will come to it. But to start, there's two or three main features
Okay.
that folks might care about. The first one is this dedicated sandbox, so an ability to really test into a non-production environment. But then I think the one that most people are interested in is what's called the release tracks. And so if you're familiar when you log into a pretty popular site today and they say, hey, we've updated our views, and
Right.
you're given the option to not go with the new view for a limited time, you can maybe go with the old view. That's
Hmm.
kind of what they're offering as part of that enterprise, because they understand those changes behind the scene. They don't want to disrupt the users. If you want to give them an opportunity to adjust to the new view or the new features, you can
Okay.
kind of roll that out a little bit more under your control at the enterprise.
Okay, great. Um, as far as like we talked about access and user management, is that part of the enterprise package? Is it separate? How does that work?
Yeah, it's all coupled together. So
Okay.
this idea of buying individual products at different tiers is a little bit different in the enterprise. It's an unlimited users for all the products, and then access is included in that. So you don't have to worry about how many users you're at or watching your user count. It's really designed to make the buying process as easy as possible for the enterprise and then
Okay.
the users as well.
Okay. So you said all the products, which, and that it's a fairly new
Yeah,
offering, which products are included in
yeah,
the
great catch there.
stack?
It's Jira Software, Confluence, and Jira Service Desk. So I should have
Okay.
said the three, flagship cloud products.
Okay, great. And then are there any other kind of benefits that I can talk up to them that differentiate it from just them going with premium?
So the biggest thing I think that folks are asking about today in terms of security, because I think we
Hmm.
talked about that a minute ago, the biggest thing folks are asking about today, if you're a global or a large scale
Right.
enterprise, is this idea of data residency. So one of the reasons folks might still be on data center
Okay.
like your client is if they have to know exactly
Right.
where their data is stored. They have security requirements
Where the
around that
servers are.
residency. So,
Right.
so with the enterprise, you're given that decision, and you're given that opportunity to decide which data location you want your specific enterprise to be stored in. That's probably the biggest
So,
security ask that folks are looking for.
all right. So if I'm hearing you correctly, you get the benefits of software as a service, which is you don't have to worry about upgrades. It's kind of, you're always on the latest version.
Right.
But you also get the transparency and security of knowing exactly where those data servers are, all in one thing.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, that sounds like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Right.
So I would love to talk
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time, Mike.
Yeah, I would love to talk to your client. You know, if they have questions about moving to the cloud or that migration, or more questions about enterprise, put me in touch with them.
I'm sure they will. I will do. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Anna. Take care.
All right. Talk to you later.